Morning, students. Now I enter into the new topic, human eye. So what is a human eye? Human eyes are the most valuable and sensitive organ. It responsible for vision. Okay, so this is the gateway to the wonderful of the world. Okay, this is the human eye. What is the structure of human eye? First one is the eyeball is approximately so in spherical shape. Its diameter is 2.3 centimeter. Okay, it controls of a it consists of a tough membrane is called a sclera. So it protects the sclera is protects to the internal part of the eyes. Okay, so this there are some important parts of the human eyes. Or first one is a cornea, second one is the iris, third one is pupil, retina, eyelids, ciliary muscles. As these are the important parts of the human eye. First one is a cornea. The cornea is a thin and transparent layer in front surface of the human eye, sorry, eyeballs. It is the refracting surface. This cornea is a refracting surface. When light enters to the cornea through the cornea, it bends or refracting to the light to iris, sorry, lens. Okay, so next one is iris. It is the colored part of eye. It may be a blue, brown or green in color. So the every person have a unique color and texture and pattern. Okay, iris controls the amount of light entering to the pupil like a camera aperture. Next one is a pupil. Pupil is the center part of the iris. It is the pathway for the light to retina. Retina is this is the back surface. Next one is a retina. Retina is the back surface of the eye. It is the most sensitive part of the human eye, in which the real and inverted image of the object is formed. Okay, next one is the eye lens. It is the most important human eye. It convex in nature. This eye lens is a convex in nature. Okay, next one is a ciliary muscles. Eye lens is fixed between the ciliary muscles. It helps to change the focal length of the eye lens according to the position of the object. Next is a structure of eye lens, sorry, human eye. First one is this is the outer layer is a sclera. Next is a cornea. Cornea next one is the iris. Iris next is pupil. Pupil next is the white is the lens. Next this lens is fixed between the ciliary muscles, that is a ciliary body. Next is a retina. Retina is the back surface of the human eye. Next is the optic disc. Okay, next optic nerves. So these are the structure of the human eye. Next we will see the working of the human eye. So working of the human eye, the transparent layer of cornea bends to the light rays through the through pupil located at the center point of the iris. Okay, the adjusted light pass through the eye lens. The eye lens is convex in nature, so the light is converged. Okay, so convex in nature, so the light rays from the object are converged and a real and inverted image form in a retina. The retina pass the receive real and inverted image to the brain through optic nerves. Okay, finally the brain senses is erect in image. Next is a power of accommodation. What is the power of accommodation? The ability of the lens the ability of the lens to focus near as well as the distance object is called a power of accommodation of the eye. This is achieved by the changing the focal length of the eye lens with the help of the ciliary muscles. So next is the eye lens. Eye lens, how the eye lens is help changing the focal length. The eye lens is a flexible jelly like material. By relaxing and contracting the ciliary muscles, the curvature and hence the focal length of the eye lens can be altered. When we see the object, the ciliary muscle relax and makes the eye lenses thinner. They increase the focal length. Okay, so of the eye lens focal length is increased, then ciliary muscle relaxes make the eye lenses is thinner. Okay, hence the distance object can be clearly seen. On the other hand, when we look at the closer objects, the focal length of the eye lens is decreased by the contraction of ciliary muscles. Thus the image of the closer objects clearly form on the retina. Next one is a perception of vision. If the time if the time interval between two consecutive pulses is less than 1 by 16 second, okay, the human eye cannot distinguish them separately. It is called the perception of vision. Next, the far point and near point, the human eye. The minimum distance required to see the objects distinctly without strain. So they have not any strain is called the near distance of the distance distinct vision. It is called a it is called as near point of the eye. It is 25 centimeter for normal eye. Okay, the minimum distance required to see object distinctly without any strain. Okay, without any strain is called a near distance of distinction vision. It is called a near point of eye. It is this near point is at 25 centimeter for normal eye. Next one is the maximum distance. The maximum distance up to which the eye can see only one can see objects clearly is called a far point. So the maximum distance up to which the eye can see objects clearly is called for far point of the eye. It is infinity for normal eye. Okay, so first one is a minimum near point, next one is a maximum is a far point. Now is moving to defects in eye. A normal eye the normal human eye can clearly see all the objects placed between 25 centimeter and infinity, but for some people the eye loses its power of accommodation. This include happening due to reasons including aging, hence their visions become defective. Let us discuss some of the common defects of human eye. So why the defects occur? So the power of accommodation is decreased. Okay, the power of accommodation is loss of the eye. So this is power of accommodation occur due to in aging, including aging. So the defect of occurs. So let us discuss the two common defects. One is a myopia, next one is a hypermetropia. What is a myopia? Myopia is a short sightedness, is a lengthening of the eye, lengthening of the eyeball. Okay, this with this defect a nearby object can see clearly. So this defects near object only can see, so this is the clearly, but distance objects cannot seen by clearly. So the focal length of the eye lens is reduced, or the distance between the eye lens and retina increases. Reduce which one is a reduce? So focal length of the eye lens is reduced, or the distance between the eye lens and retina increases, hence the far point will not be infinity for such eyes, and the far point has come closer. Due to this, the image distant object is formed before the retina. The object image is formed before the retina. This defect can correct using the concave lens. So short sightedness is cured by concave lenses. Okay, the focal length of the concave lens is to be used to compute as follows. First is let a person with a myopia eye can see up to a distance is a x. Okay, suppose that he wants to see all objects further than the distance, that is up to a infinity. Okay, so then the focal length of the required concave lens is f is equal to minus x. If the person can see up to a distance x and he wishes to see up to a distance y, okay, then the focal length of the required concave lens is f is equal to x into y divided by x minus y. Okay, next one is a hypermetropia. Hypermetropia, also known as a long sightedness, occur due to the shortening of eyeball. With this defect, the distance object can be seen clearly, but nearby objects cannot be seen clearly. The focal length of the eye lens is increased, or the distance between the eye lens and retina is decreased. Okay, hence the near point will not be at 25 centimeter for such eyes, and the near point has moved further. Due to this, the image of nearby object are formed behind the retina. This defect can correct using the convex lens. The long sightedness is a Q by the lens, convex lens, because this lens is converging nature. Okay, so the focal length of the convex lens to be used is computers. So let a person with a hypermetropia eye can see object beyond a distance is small d. Suppose that he wants to all objects closer, then the distance up to a distance is a capital D. So then the focal length of the recurve convex lens is f is equal to small d into capital D divided by small d minus capital D. Okay, next one,